James, you know how to talk to a guy, don't you? Tell me again about your inspiration for the Kermit tee.
Well, yes, of course. First off, I told that stupid Jim Henson, get your dumb Kermit the Frog on one of my shirts or else.
Oh crap, man. I gotta go, man. I gotta go.
Hey, Fonty, it's me, Tremaine. How are you doing? You really should lock your door.
Oh, man, I didn't see you there. Hey, Tremaine, how you doing? I see you're still wearing the same outfit from last week.
Oh, it's not the same one, silly. We have plenty of these in the office to wear.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. Ooh.
I'm not here about last week, though. I want to see what you think of the new stuff.
Oh, yeah? New stuff? Okay, great. I can't be any worse than last week, right?
Well, that depends if you think these are worse.
Oh, okay, look at that. He's got the roach clips there, eh?
Roach clips? No, I don't support drugs at all. No, sir. These, my friend, are nipple clamps for the culture.
Oh, he's got them on his nipples. What is he doing?
I feel like I'm chosen. I'm covered in gold.
Welcome back, friends, to another edition of Fauntleroy's Finest, and today we're going to talk about Supreme's Week 13 drop. Yeah, it's really not that much better than last week, but it does feature a collaboration with a brand I've really never heard of, Bernadette Corporation.
Who the f*** is that guy? Who the f*** is that?
It's a pretty big collaboration featuring about 13 different pieces, most of which are at the bottom of Supreme community. So this collaboration is not grabbing a lot of love from the community. The only thing I really know about the Bernadette Corporation is that the namesake of it, Bernadette, one of the founding members, did a little work with Harmony Korine on the film Gummo as a costume designer.
That's a really bad sign.
Not that that movie is a resume for a high fashion designer in any way, shape, or form, but that's about the biggest connection that I can see to Supreme. They're also dropping a collection of mesh bags, and I kind of dig this Motion logo parka that's coming out this week too. I'm going to go over all those items and everything else that is dropping, but first, if you enjoy these videos, please make sure you drop a like on this one, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and turn on notifications, because this Wednesday I am doing my 1500 subscriber giveaway live stream. That's right, the channel finally hit 1,500 subscribers, and we're celebrating in big fashion. Join the live stream this Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time for a chance to win this black XXL Inside Out box logo hoodie. That's right, I'm giving away a box logo, and all of my paid YouTube members get a second chance drawing just for members, and I'm giving away an XL black Gremlins jersey to you guys. So if you like streetwear, Supreme, Palace, all those brands, you'd be dumb not to show up to this one. Wednesday, May 17th at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. And if nothing else, join the Discord. Larry's got the best streetwear calendar in the business in our Discord. We have links to products, to raffles, and all kinds of early leaks for all the stuff that you want to grab. Best of all, it's free. All you have to do is hit the link in the description below and you're in.
And I think it's time for you to put a squeeze on your chat box.
Alright, I know, you don't care. You don't care. So we're just gonna go ahead and get into this drop. First up, we have the Supreme Bernadette Corporation soccer top. Not for me. Maybe for you. Maybe for you, but not for me. No. Next up, the Supreme Bernadette Corporation track pant. I mean, I'm not really into this one either. It's a track pant. It doesn't really look that good. What's the old saying? If it looks like a brick and smells like a brick, then don't eat it. Next up, we have the Supreme Bernadette Corporation 6-panel. It's not straight ass, as some of my YouTube colleagues would say, but it's really, really close. That denim one kind of gives like a 70s Tractor Supply vibe, so I guess that's okay. But at the end of the day, I'm skipping it.
I like it a lot.
Next up, the Supreme Bernadette Corporation Regalian long sleeve top. It looks like an extremely messy, busy piece. I'm far too ADD to be able to look at that and not try to read it in its entirety. I just don't really like it very much.
I don't like that.
I feel like the green and black one looks better, but I don't think it's really saying that much. They both kind of look bad to me. So if it's something you like, obviously, whatever, get it. Otherwise, I would say skip this. Next up, the Supreme Bernadette & Co. Old English Chino Pants. Now, honestly, I'm not gonna talk shit about these. I actually think it looks pretty good. I think for chino pants, It's a cool pair of pants, honestly. I really don't want to say anything bad about it. $168 is the price point. Now that is a little bit expensive for pants, especially work pants.
Oh, here we go.
But when they do pants that have like writing down the side, this is how I like them to execute it. Just kind of one little piece on the side of the leg like that. I mean, I kind of dig the little saying there, hell on earth, and the motherfucking saga continues. I don't hate that. It's a nice pair of pants that aren't really just that in your face. I have nothing bad to say about them. I don't know if they'll resell or anything. I would assume no. But I think for a personal, these would make really cool pants. Next up, the Supreme Bernadette Incorporation work shorts. It looks like something that the folks at the Bellagio would be wearing when they're cashing you out. Or maybe like the folks that walk around the pool that would get you like towels and maybe another chair or something. So basically, unless your initials are BC, I don't think that these shorts are for you.
Okay, come here.
Next up, the Supreme Bernadette Corporation short sleeve work shirt. Now, honestly, this is my favorite piece from this whole collection. I really do think that plaid shirt goes pretty hard, and I kind of dig the black one as well. The plaid one looks really, really good to me, and a price point at $138. That includes the collab tax, so not really that bad of a price point. If there was going to be a piece, in my opinion, that was going to be popular from this collection that wasn't like a t-shirt or an accessory, this would be my like sleeper pick of the week. But I don't really have any faith in any of the Bernadette collaboration pieces. Just in my personal opinion, I really, really do like that plaid piece. It might be worth a gamble in XXLs, XLs if you're looking for just something to put money into from this drop.
Can't make the scene if you don't have the green.
Next up, we have the Flames Jacquard baggy denim shorts. This has got Manny written all over it. He is the denim king around the Fauntleroy's Finest Discord. Me personally, I don't believe in denim shorts. I'm gonna have to pass on these. I do think that these have a chance to do okay, but I just haven't really seen any of the just Supreme standalone pants, shorts, or anything like that really do that well this year. But I do think that they did a good job with that sort of wavy pattern on them, so these could have some potential.
Don't hold your breath!
Next up, the Supreme Bernadette Corporation track jacket. Same stuff that was on the track pants. I'm not really a huge fan of this logo. It does look a lot better on the jacket, I will say that. $168, a little steep for track jackets, but not that bad as well. I don't really have any faith in like any of the Bernadette Corporation pieces, so any of this would be buy at your own risk. If you're looking to try to buy something that might do well down the road, I would just go black XXL, but I would really just probably skip it at the end of the day. Next up, the Supreme Vanson leather short sleeve racing jacket. I'm just gonna have to reason with you. You're not getting this. So it's a Vanson leather short sleeve shirt for $700. So next up, the Supreme Bernadette Corporation mini towel. I saw a picture of it online. It didn't look that mini, but it's quite honestly a decent little towel. It's a $50 towel, and it's a mini towel. Not really sure why the price point didn't go mini towel price point, but either way, not that expensive, and a decent little accessory from this collection. To be honest with you, probably one of the most usable things that you will get out of this Bernadette Corporation collection. I don't think that these will sell out just because they're $50. If these were like $35, I bet they would go pretty quickly. I would say the same for anything releasing this week. If you really want it, then you should probably grab it in your first cart. Make sure you get it. I don't really see these selling out, but it really just depends on stock. Bet you didn't see that price point coming, huh? Nipple clamps. Yeah, $368. Take that price point in.
What the fuck?
And I was talking shit about a $500 silver bracelet. Now we're talking about $368 nipple clamps. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on with Supreme right now. I don't really know how many of their clientele are asking for nipple clamps.
This isn't about you. This is about me.
If you've ever said to yourself, man, I wish Supreme would make some nipple clamps, well, now you have those, and you're probably gonna have to buy them. I honestly thought these were gonna be like $35 or $40. $368? I mean, I can just come over and squeeze your nips as much as you want. $50. I'll come over. Just let me know.
No. Hard pass.
Look, if you run some kind of sex dungeon, then yes, you need it. But otherwise, it's a big no. No.
I think I'll pass.
Next up, the Supreme Bernadette Corporation Money Tee. Now, honestly, this is probably the best t-shirt that they're gonna make in this collection, in my opinion. I don't really love the front that much, but it's okay. But I like the back. The We Love Money tag on the back is pretty cool. These kind of tees usually do better if there's only a couple of colorways. They have 4 colorways. That's kind of a little hefty. If for whatever reason you wanted to gamble on these, I don't recommend it, but if you did, XXL, XL Black are probably the ones you want to go after. Personally though, I don't really see any resale in these, so again, if you want them, get them for yourself. Otherwise, keep going.
Yuck.
Next up, the Laser Twill Crusher. Now, the straw hats from last week sold out pretty quickly. Those were a little bit unique though, so don't go thinking that these are the same as those hats from last week. The $60 price point to me kind of hurts these hats in particular. So I would say this isn't really a great item to target if you need like free shipping or something like that. And honestly, I would just say probably skip this crusher altogether. Barf! Next up, we have these mesh backpacks. Now, I'm not really a fan of the mesh backpack, and I really like a backpack to conceal the things that I'm carrying. Again, if you don't care, if you're like a voyeuristic type of person, mesh backpacks are for you. These are actually decent sized backpacks, and they're only, what, $118 is the price point on these, so that's not that bad, to be fair. Don't go thinking that you should go buy a bunch of green backpacks because the last green bags did so well from Supreme.
I don't think so, darling.
The reason those did so well is because they were kind of Balenciaga ripoffs, but they did have a look to another very high-end bag, so that's why people went after those. So don't just buy them because they're green. I don't think that's going to make them pop off. All in all, I don't see a reason for you to pick these up for anything other than the personal. Next up, we have the Supreme Bernadette Corporation Fuck Tee. I'm not a big fan of this tee, but it has been voted up a little bit, so again, maybe a shirt to gamble on in the XXL, XL Black sizes, but I really wouldn't recommend this shirt for anything other than personal as well.
Not a good decision.
Next up, the Flames Jacquard Denim Camp Cap. I actually like the denim colorway with the red box logo. I think those always do pretty well. This is a great item to add into your cart if you need free shipping, anything like that. Also makes a really good hat to just pick up and keep. They age pretty well. Unless something else that's releasing this week just goes off. I mean, it's sad to say, but you might have the best item right here.
I wanna be the very best.
Next up, we have this mesh duffel bag. Again, not really into mesh bags. I just am not. I'd rather the bag cover up what I'm trying to move around. Something like this would make a really good gym bag though, but a $118 gym bag might be a little excessive. Maybe just a little. $118 is not a bad price point for their duffel bags though, so maybe for the personal, not a bad idea. I probably wouldn't recommend these for reselling, although the $118 price point, it's not bad. I'm just going to throw it out there. Not a bad price point. You shouldn't really lose any money if you did buy these. Next up, we have the Motion Logo Lightweight Parka. Hey, you know what? I really dig this one. I think it's a good piece. I like that hit on the back. It's not that over-the-top crazy, just one little logo, and that's about it. All 3 colorways look really good. Obviously, the black colorway in a coat usually does the best if you're looking for reselling. I would expect it to do okay at some point down the road. Again, I don't think people are going to be banging down your door to get a Motion Logo parka, but I do think that maybe when it gets colder, people will start looking for stuff like this. Not the worst price point I've ever seen, especially for a parka from Supreme. Either way, I don't hate this item. I don't think this would be a huge gamble either. I don't see you losing a ton of money on this. At the worst case scenario, you should be able to break even on an item like this. But that black one in big sizes, it could have some potential down the road, so it is something to keep on your radar at any rate.
The radar, sir. It appears to be jammed.
And if we're really lucky, this thing could hit the sale at the end of the year. I can't wait to see what they end up putting in that sale. I just see item after item after item, week after week after week, that I'm like, that's going to the sale. Can't wait till that gets in the sale. Can't wait till that gets in the sale. And this is another one. Can't wait till this gets into the sale. Next up, the Mesh Small Backpack, $78. If you were gonna buy one of the mesh backpacks, just buy the bigger one at $118. I think you get more out of it. There could be some potential for maybe these being used as purses or something like that. Obviously, Supreme's a menswear brand, but I could see this being used for something you'd take to like an amusement park or take it to school and just have your bare essentials inside of it. So there might be some use for this particular bag, but I'd really just say go with the bigger one since the prices aren't that terribly different.
I crap bigger than you.
Next up, we have this denim collar half zip-up sweatshirt. I actually kind of like this piece, to be fair. I do think that the blue one looks pretty good. $148, that's really like crew necky kind of numbers. So not a horrible price point. The denim collar gives you a little bit of that 1985 class that you've been lacking. I don't really think this is going to resell either. So again, if you're going to buy this, this would be a really good personal for you. But otherwise, let's keep going.
You finished?
Alright, I retract the statement I said for the last little mesh backpack. These little mini mesh duffel bags could actually do really well at a $48 price point. These actually have more of a purse vibe to me than the other ones do. I mean, it's just like a super cute little, like, you just want to grab them and put them in your pocket and say, you stay right there. You stay right there in my pocket now for the rest of the day. Sorry. That got out of hand. But as you can see, those things are cute, and they could have an effect on people. For real though, I might have to switch to this item as being my favorite item of the week for reselling. I like all of these colorways, except probably the white one is my least favorite. The black and the green though are probably the top two to go after here. If these things sell out, I could see them going for like $70, $80 almost right away.
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
A nice small little flexi bag to carry your essentials in might be something that people are looking for this summer. So I don't know, this definitely might be worth taking a gamble on. I'd say anything at this point at your own risk. But for me, that black one and the green one are pretty safe bets, to be fair. And finally, the number one item that the Supreme community has picked is a pink basketball.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
A pink basketball from the Bernadette Corporation. Now to be fair, I do kind of like the design in this ball, like the little birds and there's writing on them. I got nothing against it, but I don't really want to pay $118 for a basketball. If it was like a Tiffany Supreme basketball, I'm all in. $118, give me 7 of them. I'm good, I'll take a bunch. But these are not Tiffany basketballs. These are going to be personals. If you want this ball, you should get it. Have a great time with it, but you're definitely going to hold on to it for quite a long time if you do.
I have a question. That was horrible.
Alright guys, another kind of crappy week to be fair. There's a couple of items though that I think are decent. The short sleeve work shirt's probably my favorite item from the Bernadette Corporation collab. I think that motion logo parka is pretty cool. $368 nipple clamps are crazy as hell. That Flames Jacquard denim colorway camp cap and the mini mesh duffel bags are both great little items to add to your cart to try to get free shipping. It's $250 minimum now, man. You have to put a bunch of stuff in your cart now to get that free shipping. Alright folks, let me know down below what you're gonna go for this week. Make sure you don't miss the Wednesday live stream. I'm giving away far too many things. I'm gonna go broke. It might be the last one ever. Who freaking knows? But you better be there to take advantage of it. And if for any reason this video has not given you the Fauntleroy fill in your life today, well, then you should check out these videos right here.
Got some game from my day, so she might say she love me. She don't love me like she said she love me. Believe me.